it tomorrow.
So in this set, does loser go home or does loser just get a lower seed?
I want to say that this is like a Swiss-style thing, so I'm not 100% sure. But taking a look there, and it is. There's the undercover Brella. This is the Sorella. No, that is the Kensa.
Yep, the Kensa.
Yep, Kensa undercover Brella. So this is what we wanted, and here it is.
Yep, so from SplatDown here, we do see a very aggressive comp, kind of from both teams with just one backline. 96 here from SplatDown kind of anchoring, and a sniper from Dredgelords, which we did talk about a little bit. Kind of trading blows here. The zone getting colored 2 times.
That was a rude flank right there.
Yeah.
I don't even think Drunxina stopped shooting once that had started there. It was just that easy. They had no idea that Drunxina was back there.
Yeah, and that's she's coming around the back again, but kind of getting surrounded, able to escape with her life, and that's going to be some misses coming out. Let's see if she can use it to her advantage, keep the zone alive for her team as they kind of respawn here. We got an Inkjet also putting some damage, getting sniped off, I think, and Xena is surrounded, trying to escape once again. That's going to be zone going into Dredgelords.
I appreciate the effort there, trying to keep that zone alive and let the team jump back. But that snipe turned that entire situation around. That was looking really strong until Meep here was able to close that one down.
Absolutely.
But that's why you snipe. Sometimes you can just change the game with one shot.
Absolutely. One well-placed shot. Feels like it can come from nowhere sometimes. And that really opened the door here for Dredgelords to start taking a lot of control. Not sure where SplatDown is right now. We might be seeing a flank here. Nope, we got 3 people coming here from the right side. Strong team push. One's get picked off, one fell behind. And that's John W. kind of alone right now on that right side. Have some armor up, but no teammates to help him get through. He's going to maybe play a little patient. Maybe use this jump as some bait. No.
They got something out of that. I'm not sure who it was, but somebody got a pick there on the back line. But again, this sniper, man, Meep is having a game and a half right here. That was twice that they sent somebody up this side with a lock at the zone, and the sniper was able to clean it up. And
might get some clutch kills here.
Yeah.
They will cap before that baller comes through. Let's see if they can build on that control they have right now. Almost running into a second bomb. Lucky right there for him, but we got people running around the zone. We got the zone changing colors. Let's see who can come out on top here in this scramble.
There we go. Okay, so a little bit of an opening now here. We're going to see Banu try to push up there, use a little protection from one of the teammates there. I think AC went down a little bit early in that push, and that's actually going to allow 3 of them to go down here. This should be a pretty easy take back. No one's even near the zone except for AC.
Bit of an overextension there, unfortunately, from SplatDown. Like to see a little bit less than that, but you know, Dredgelords absolutely looking in sync like a boy band right here. PK moving up, Meep moving up. Very aggressive position right now how to try to just have a strong hold on the zone, get that points down because they have just a penalty and 3 points to go here to win.
I love how you dropped that in sync line and didn't even like break concentration or sense. You just put it out there. I loved it.
I try my best. A few SplatDown members able to go down here, and actually they caught PK slipping down there trying to jump out. So good eye there from Banu as now SplatDown getting some good positioning here. A lot of green ink on the ground. We'll see if they can cover the flank here on the left side. Such a bomb.
That's a great
very
wall
dangerous
right there.
Yeah, able to just stay behind it, stay on it, keeping a lot of paint control. Banu doing a good job of just keeping his his walls up, limiting Dredgelords' areas of approach. And that's actually going to be 3 down though. Banu alone right here. Let's see if that SplatDown can allow him to retreat a bit, get some jumps to the zone here. That's going to be a baller coming in. That's looking dangerous for those jumps. That's going to be both those jumps going down. So a well-timed baller there going to disrupt SplatDown's push. But a close game, 15-3 right now with Dredgelords in control. Let's see if they can build on it, get some more map.
Yeah, that painted the entire zone almost instantly. And, you know, that was a really good play there from Banu. Banu actually held that down for a while. It took a full baller to force him out there. But, I mean, sometimes you got to protect the jumps, even if it is an open situation like that where you're trying to hurry.
So we see an Inkjet. Let's see if they can get the picks there. 2, that's all. That's the entire team going down.
Right.
Good use of the specials. A very quick way to get back into the zone there. So good job on SplatDown. Just a back and forth game here, but we're getting to the last 30 seconds, and one push of specials here could be the deciding factor in who holds the zone last here.
Yeah, they're going to need to be very aggressive here, and that is exactly what they did. Squib with a big pick there. Got a little bit more rain on the zone. I think they sent someone around that right side, and it looks like they got taken out there in the back. You can see.
Yeah, good flank from Drunk Xena here to knowing that her teammate was pushed up, and she came up behind Squib, not allowing them to get into the zone as they might have been able to otherwise. And that is very close to a lead here for SplatDown. Let's see if they can hold on. The zone's being painted. That's all. That's 4 deaths in the last few seconds. That's going to be Dredgelord hanging on for the win. Squip looking excited with the squid bagging.
Yo, Squip looked right up here and immediately dabbed at me instantly
man.
as soon as that happened. I did not think they were going to have anybody at the zone there. I think they snuck one last jump in, and then they kept the zone painted just enough.
Yeah, just like that blink of an eye, getting a full wipe there. And Squip popping off with the 12 kills, 6 reigns. With that Luna Blaster, obviously that confidence coming in clutch. Look, is he gonna give us another?
Still going.
Give me.
Can we get one more? Can we get one
you.
more?
Give me
one
another.
More.
I'm talking to you. Yes.
He gave us the eyebrows now.
He's feeling it, and I love it. I love it. So that is a close game. Actually going to Dredgelords. If we can fix it on the stream.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that fixed up. So
yeah, 1-0 for Dredgelords.
Man, if we get 5 games of that though, that'll be a good set.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of aggression coming off in these teams. Just an exciting set all around, and what a closed game. I mean, wow, that was just surprising. That.
Yeah, I really did not think they were going to have anybody around who could paint that. Who was it left? Was it Xena who had worked back around that backside?
Yep. Xena came around, got the flank off.
Got the flank, and then that's what pushed them back. And then I guess it was Squip and who was the other person? Because it was one of the shooters who had come around. So
honestly, it happened so fast I couldn't even really assess it. But
then they got to jump in there.
And like, was that even like? Was there even special usage there, or was that just raw gunplay?
That was so they neutralized the zone. I think a flank came in and neutralized the zone there, and by the time they had turned around, they'd already jumped Squip back in with that Luna, and then Luna does as Luna does. Paints with the blood of its foes.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so we're going on to game 2 here. Splatstone's Mako Mart. How are you feeling about this for each team and their playstyle?
I mean, after a win like that, I feel like Dredgelords has to be pretty confident in just the general way that they were built. I mean, their sniper was playing sharp, so they know they can stick with that back line. So I don't think that they'll change too much, honestly.
What about SplatDown? They might need a different approach here. They didn't have that much range here, and with that sniper coming out, they're going to need a way to pressure that sniper, or else they're going to be able to get all their free picks here.
Waving at the camera. Man, Dredgelords is having a time right now. They're having a great time.
You love to see it. You love to see it. That is.
We got to remember, for some of these, this is the time that they get to see their best friends.
Absolutely. Best friends compete in a game that they love, or that they are just able to put so much emotion into. So to see people enjoying themselves here, it's great. Don't park in the grass 18. Wonderful time here.
So we got
Clam Inkblot?
Yeah, you know, we saw it's the same map list as it was for that last.
It said the map list not say zones Mako?
It's flipped. So this is 2 ballers though. Take a look at this. We got the new Rapid, which had no reason to get to get that, but they gave it to him anyway. And then we have a Kensa on each side. So this is pretty standard right now. We've seen already what Tenta missiles can do on this map, and of course the Charger, because if you've got a Charger main, you keep it. So
yep. Also seeing Booyah Bomb and Bubbles coming here from Dredgelords. Just a bunch of specials that can just build a push here. Throwing those bubbles or that Booyah Bomb onto the opposing team is where that goal is. So we're going to see how those specials come to play here. As looks like Dredgelords playing a bit passive at the beginning. SplatDown building a bunch of clams here and kind of backing up. They are just going to get right in there with a big push to start. They do get 3 kills here on that side, but 60 points. Nothing to laugh at for an opening push. And some more coming out. Suki abandoning that place, that plat a bit too early. Let's see if they can close out this push.
Yeah, good plays there by Xena, jumping in. Actually put the missiles out there to kind of dissuade Suki from staying up there, and then use that opening to kind of push in there. But 48, that's that opening that we were looking at. It isn't quite the 33 we saw in an earlier game, but it's going to allow them to sit back a little bit. They know it's going to take 3 power clams if they want to lose that lead, so a good opening.
Yep. Now, but if you see here, 4 specials coming down from Dredgelords here. That ball is going to be coming up to the plat. Let's see if they have the clams to back it up, because they might have been jump-starting this push a bit too early. That's 2 down on Dredgelords' side, and I don't see anything happening with any power clams here. So maybe a bit of mistiming, miscoordination on that push.
Yeah, I think they were waiting to jump in with their power clam in that situation, or it's something along those lines. And I know some teams will push in and then worry about the clams later. They'll say, let's get the control, and then we'll find the clams.
But not always the right decision. Sometimes you know you need to control that clam economy, and when you push too early, you're kind of just sacrificing your specials for nothing. Suki caught up here alone, but that suction bomb able to just catch him off guard, and that's going to open up for a push there. And rolling in for the trade. That's going to allow for some big clams here. They have the clams now that they were looking for last time. Let's see if they can just squeeze out that last few points. We're going to see Suki jumping in. That's a lot of bodies there on the goal.
They waited as long as they possibly could to put that one in, but that's not going to be enough. They had the clams, man. You saw there were like 5 clams up there, and I thought that they were going to be able to work one up there, but I guess they were met with a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, not quite able to push it out. We see Suki just waiting in mood, waiting for somebody to come to her. Able to find someone in the tree here. Let's see if they can put them out. That's 2v1 there. Good isolation on that player. Another one kind of overextending there, trying to fight him. Surrounded by 2 suction bombs. They're able to stay alive, use that ball. Let's see if they get that kill. Another kill from Suki. Good play here. They're going to rush the plat. Never mind, backing off. Waiting for the special. That's good patient play. I like that. Waiting for the bubbles. Very aggressive play from Suki, but not really any overextension.
Ooh.
Wow. Finding Xena. That's 3 down.
Yeah, I mean, that was like 3 instances there where we saw like a pincer, a 2v1, and that's that coordination, that practice together that you've seen so much, and that's what these teams are capable of. And you can actually get up there, pulling back there. That had to take all of the kind of reserve in the world to not opt to go up there with that baller, because you can climb that wall and really make things painful for them, but opted to sit back here. They scored. They did end up getting the lead there, but now it's going to take a power clam, and 2 power clams is going to almost do it, at least in terms of evening up that score.
They do have the numbers. We see 33 clams on the other side. They just need to find their specials, and they need them. They need to make life difficult for Dredgelords right now, or else Dredgelords will be able to have specials of their own to combat their push.
So that's 1 baller that's going up there. They need to go and, punish this baller right now. This jump is not going to get anywhere close.
No, that jump is going to get picked off. The clam thrown up there, but that's another jump getting picked off. Just in time, Suki managing to hold on. They do get one through, but I believe that's the only one alive here, unless we see a jump. We see one under the plat.
Yeah.
Again, getting picked off. Maybe a bit too desperate on that push there. Not enough patience. They had the clams to make a big impact, but not the best timing on that push there.
Yeah, credit Dredgelords with the good defense, but I think I agree with you. I think they could have been a little bit more aggressive. You saw they had both of their clam holders sit way back, and that puts a lot of pressure on that 1 baller. And you saw there, 1 baller is easy to stop if everyone's looking at it.
And now we see Dredgelords here with 3 power clams of their own, trying to maybe put the finishing touches on this game soon as we're running down to the last 20 seconds. Really, I think they're just trying to collect all the clams they can. So they're going to ball it up to the basket here. That's probably going to be a score. Yeah, definitely going to be a score.
So that's a score and then some. That's the game,
That's
boy.
the whole game. Wow, Dredgelords coming out with some amazing pushes. Just great coordination, finding the clams, using their specials to push up there, and just really good offensive play, especially from, we saw Suki rolling around, 18 kills. We saw a lot of impressive play, just finding 1v1s, taking people off guard, getting help from their teammates. Great team play from Dredgelords and great individual play as well. Just a strong game overall, and they have to be feeling good about this 2-0 lead.
Talking about it right now, I see one Timmy and Tommy have both re-entered the building. I'm not sure exactly how the sub is going to work, or if it is going to work, or what exactly is going to happen. AC is waving the controller, saying, "Please come in, please."
Please save this effort. Maybe I think Tommy can. Tommy.
The experiment has failed. AC has been removed from it, but
Tommy. Let's see if they can be the saving grace here, because they have quite the deficit to come back from.
Hey, stir the pot here. We saw 3-2 come back earlier, and that was on stream as well. So it's not impossible. We'll see here. We've got 2-0 for Dredgelords. 2-0, yeah. So we do have a 2-0 for Dredgelords. So
Yep, fixing that up on the stream right now.
I
But
don't. What do you think that SplatDown needs to do differently? We've talked a bit about they're kind of aggressive, but they're getting a little bit too overzealous with it. You think they just need to take a minute and kind of go in together, or?
yeah, they just Dredgelords has just been finding more of a bigger impact with their pushes, kind of throwing everything together at the right time. We've been seeing some good offensive play from SplatDown in the form of some good flanks, good pushes, but they kind of don't hold on as long as they need to, or get picked off in different 1v1 situations. So maybe a bigger focus on some team play as opposed to continuously going for flanks and things like that, because that could be the difference maker. Losing some flanks or some 1v1s over the course of a game, that adds up, and I think we've been seeing that from Dredgelords. They've just been just a little step ahead, but still very competitive, and a lot of room for SplatDown to make some damage here in the third game.
So if I'm not mistaken, this game is going to be Kelp Dome zones, because that's what we saw in that last set, and it is the same map list.
I believe it.
I think that this is a time where aggressive play can work, but we're seeing the frontliners. You called out Suki that last game was kind of running around, but it was always running to like different teammates and different points, and always assisting them with whatever was going on the map. And there's a difference doing that and painting as you go along, and then just sitting all the way back. AC waving at us. 0-2 in this tournament. That is how he will retire. 0-2. I love it.
AC making his name known. Proud of him. Doing great things for his team.
Do not underestimate this man. But we're going into it. Desperation time is kicking in, but SplatDown has to stay within themselves here. Now they've got their full team back. Maybe we'll see some inspired play.
Technically, this is still not their full team, because actually Xena is a sub.
Who was there originally?
They didn't make it to the event. I think it was something along the lines of Sammy.
Oh.
But basically full strength. This is a team they've worked with the whole tournament, the team they've done some decent damage with. And we see, let's see the approach here. We do have a kind of a similar comp to game one from Dredgelords, as well as, for both teams, a kind of similar comp to what they had their first game. Sploosh coming out here from Tommy.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's what I know him a bit for. He's going very aggressive all the way to the other team's spawn, pushing up on the sniper, but he's SplashDown allow him to take out PK. Kind of unfortunate timing for PK dropping down on him. Let's see if he can maneuver on this Luna. Not able to.
Luna's not the one you want to run into there.
Yeah, I think Tommy could have done with being a bit more aggressive, just going for the kill, because running away from a Luna, not the smartest of you. That's a large blast radius.
Yeah, that's what they want you to do. But, even though they were only one down, they were able to get back into zone because that had actually pushed up. Maybe that's the catalyst, man. They're at 50 already in this early game heroics from their prodigal son having returned now.
Yep.
This may be it. This may be what they need.
That big aggressive push able to make a lot of room for the rest of his team, SplatDown, to just paint the zone and get a lot of control. Dodging the sting right here and coming up behind. You kind of see a pincer effect here. But he has to fall back to save his teammate who died. I'm not sure from what.
I think it was Ray, but going back there to kind of paint it. And I mean, they didn't give up too much in the process. And I love this positioning on this 96, man. This wall is shutting Dredgelords down. And that was almost another pick right there. Meep gonna punish him for that one, but you can see already pushed up there to try to slow it down. That might be their undoing, though. As you can see, they're crashing in from the left and right sides here.
Yeah, so Dredgelords trying to paint the zone as fast as they can. This is kind of their last chance to avoid a knockout. They established some control, but they have not painted the zone yet. And we see people jumping in behind Suki, kind of not really aware of what's going on behind him. A bit of a misplay there. Banu trying to find some shots, uses longer range, but Meep able to come assist his teammate, understanding the mismatch.
Whoa, Xena, everybody's dying.
Just trades and trades and trades. But Dredgelord is finally able to paint that zone. It took a long while doing it, but in the end they came out on top. And let's see how they can maintain it. 69 penalty, quite the penalty to defend here from.
Yeah, and it looks like Tommy already ended up using that special. That's going to be one down for them already. It's going to be two down. So this almost feels like it may be a wash. Like, I would like to see them just all jump back and just try this one again. Two people already down. That Splashdown's going to get used to do not a lot. So
yeah.
I don't know about this.
I'm seeing SplatDown get isolated again. We've been seeing picks from Squid, from different team members of Dredgelords being in a better position, better place, better time. Again, isolated. That's Sploosh. It's 96 again.
Yeah.
I'm saying it a lot, isolated. And
Isolated.
that's a lot of pain from Dredgelords. Xena doing her best to paint, trying to get that last bit of ink she needs, but that Stingray, that special, that Luna coming out, that's going to be a 3-0 win for Dredgelords.
That's rough stuff, but that's how the game goes. It's
Yeah.
especially there. It is so hard to recap that, and you know, I don't think that I don't hate Splashdown as much as a lot of people, but on that map, you just don't gain a lot from a splashdown, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not going to neutralize the zone.
That zone is too large.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think Splashdown kind of can force some bad habits. We did see a lot of trying to play hero there from each member of Splatdown. Coming in alone, I saw Squip, one member of Splatdown, not aware of him being on top, drops down, just gets picked off by that large blast radius, and just that trickle effect. One person goes down, the other team is gonna try to make up for it. Goes in, goes down, just kept following up, and that time starts ticking. That no penalty, the timer goes down. Those desperate plays can happen, and unfortunately, it just did not work out for Splatdown. But a very competitive game, gave Dredgelords a run for the money. I think every game we can say.